up, Carl? What up, Road Runner? What's up, Serenity Oils? Hope y'all. So that shit be just cutting on for nothing. What up, Shea Butter? What's going on, man? I hope y'all Memorial Day is going well. As you know, I'm working. I work 7 days a week. From 7 to goddamn 7. 7 days a week from 7 to 7. The sound is low. Hold on 1 second. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Just say put 1 in the chat if the sound is better. Put the number 1 in the chat if the sound is better. Can y'all hear me? Put number 1 in the chat if the sound is better. All right, cool, great. Cool, man. I've been up and getting to it, man. I work 7 days a week from 7 to 7, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm able to do what I do and travel out the country every 2 months. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that 9 to 5 days a week. Some Saturdays. Nah. That shit ain't it. When you're an entrepreneur, man, you gotta work your motherfucking ass off. For real. And that's how you be able to enjoy life. That's how you be able to travel whenever the hell you want to, man. I really just fucked up though, man. I went on Academy Sports and I ordered the wrong size shirts for my company. I ordered a bunch of extra smalls because I thought that this shirt was an extra small, but when I go back and look at the motherfucker, it's a small. I'm like, damn, I done spent like damn near $300 worth of shirts, and Lids got the shirts and they're putting the emblems on it, and I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this shit? The shirt fit me, but I thought it was a small, but it ain't. It's I don't know. I was moving too goddamn fast and shit. Moving too fucking fast. Now I gotta probably send those shirts to what I'll do is I just get those shirts to my BAs in the Philippines when I go back in February. That's what I'll do. I give them to them. Fucked up, man. If y'all got any questions about the Cardinals, man, put y'all questions in the chat and I will assist y'all with this business, man. Assist y'all. What's up, Building Billions? What up, Yastovic? Y'all got any questions? Put y'all questions in the chat and I'll help y'all out, man. So man, if y'all ever want to get some shirts made for y'all company, man, y'all can come up, y'all can go to Lids, and Lids will make the shirts for y'all. No, I don't do joint ventures. What's going on, man? Yeah, I brought some shirts up here. My work shirts.
They're not done yet.
I bought the wrong size shirts. I was seeing how many y'all got completed, so I can.
I only have 4 completed.
Okay, great. Let me get the other ones, man, so I can send them back. Yeah.
So you are you bringing in more to do?
Now I gotta send those back and get
the right sizes.
The right size,
okay,
exactly.
Yeah. Whenever you get the right sizes, you bring them in and we'll do it for you.
Okay, cool. Let me see the ones you got already completed. Phineas said he smelled goat. A goat stink, man. That motherfucker smell like bullshit. Straight bullshit.
So these 4 are the ones I have done,
All right, cool.
and then the rest in there haven't done anything on them yet.
All right, they look good, man. Oh, these are smalls.
Yeah,
I
they're all
thought
small.
they were extra small. Damn. Okay, cool. It's the right size for me. Cool.
All right, so it's
Yeah, all of
good
them are
then.
small.
Yeah, I could have sworn I ordered. Okay, cool. I could have sworn I ordered extra small, but it's
Yeah,
small.
they're all small.
Yeah, go ahead and. Yeah, that's cool right there. They're perfect.
When do you need them? When do you need them done by?
You said tonight, right?
Yeah, I said tonight, but I could probably have them done to you by tomorrow. It's up to you though. I can I can get started right now and try to have them done before 9 as best as possible.
No, Tuesday is fine.
Tuesday's fine.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we'll have it done for you by tomorrow. Then.
All right, cool. Can I take these?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
All right, cool. Thank you, man.
Yeah, okay.
Take care. Yo, what up? All right, you got a joint venture plan? Nah, I don't do joint ventures, man. I don't do joint ventures. I don't do joint ventures, man. It's one thing I will not do and will never ever do. You wanna go in business with somebody and do some joint ventures? I got some students, man, that will probably take your joint if you're trying to do joint ventures, or if you wanna deploy some capital into one of my students' business, you know what I'm saying? You could probably do a joint venture with one of them. But I don't do it though, man. I don't want the headache. Shit, I got too much money to be doing goddamn joint ventures with other people and then having to worry about them and shit. Fuck that. Fuck that. Alright, sound muffled again. Hold on 1 second. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me? Put 1 in the chat if you can hear me now. You can hear me now? Okay, cool. All right, yeah, I don't do joint ventures, man. I don't like joint ventures. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, if you haven't heard the story about me doing joint ventures, I'm gonna tell you about it. Like, I catch on this shit very, very quick. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the type motherfucker that, like, sit up here and just keep doing something and doing something and then, like, yeah, I'm making money, but, like, when you actually look at it, you like, okay, nah, man, this is a fucking headache. You know what I'm saying? Like, when somebody tell me some shit, what I do is I analyze it before I actually do it. Now, I'm gonna tell you, I tried the joint venture. I tried it. You know, at first it seemed cool, but the guy who I done a joint venture with, we still cool to this day, but he wanted to be a little bit more hands-on in the business. He spent like $800 at a auction for a van. You know what I'm saying? And man, long story short, you know, I can see that it would have became a headache. It would have really became a headache, man. For real. Not just with him, but he was more like, as soon as he saw that I knew what I was talking about, he sat back and let me do what I do, which was cool. But then also, man, like, I'm the type person that, especially when his car got totaled out within the first month, the car got totaled, completely totaled out. Now, we made a lot of money off the car when it got totaled out. But I had to sit up here and tell this man, look, man, your van is totaled out. It's pretty much over with. But I was like, damn, man, like, if I gotta tell other people that they cars can get totaled out or it's gonna get totaled out, like maybe I was like, I don't want that burden on me. If my car get totaled out, I'm like, okay, fuck it. But some people can't handle that. Some people can't handle that. You see what I'm saying? They can't handle it. So, and I don't like handling that, having to tell somebody, man, your car is pretty much over with. You ain't finna get your, you know what I'm saying? Possibly you ain't finna get your money, or possibly, you know what I'm saying, you will get paid out and make a lot of money. So, that's why I don't like doing joint ventures. Also, it's a fucking headache, man. It's a headache. Now, I know that I might be wrong though, man, but I know that there are some people out here that are like, man, I want to start taking capital. I want to have other people invest into my company, where somebody gives me $6,000, I take that $6,000 and I go buy some Ford Fusions, or I go use the money on repairing the cars in the fleet or whatever. You see what I'm saying? If you do that shit, if you don't know how to run a business, period, point blank, you gonna fuck yourself over. You gonna end up robbing Peter to pay Paul. Your ass finna get sued for real, because think about it. If you can't already support your fucking fleet that you got right now, if your cars are pretty much down and shit like that, and now you finna go borrow some money, somebody finna inject capital into your company, and you finna use that shit to fix your cars, you already in a fucked up situation. Who's to say, man, you might buy these cars, those cars might go down. Those cars might sit for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and now you having to goddamn use that money to go pay this person to go do other shit, man. It ain't gonna work. Your ass will, if you don't know how to run your business the correct way, you will end up robbing Peter to pay Paul. Trust me. Trust me. Nigga, I got a fleet of 114 Priuses. You wanna know how many Priuses I got down right now? About a cool, probably about 20, 25, 30 Priuses. What if I would have took somebody capital? What if somebody would have injected capital into my company, and now I'm having to pay them for these damn 20-something cars that I got down, added on to my other business expenses? Nigga, I would literally be struggling out here. I gotta pay this nigga $750. I gotta pay this nigga $750. This nigga $750. This nigga $750. Fuck no. Fuck that. I'd rather use my own money. All right. So let's go to these questions. Let's go to these questions right quick. I was thinking about payment structure long term. With 100 cars, do you let everybody stay on different weekly renewal dates, or do you try to funnel renters into certain pay dates? Man, everybody pay when they came and pick the vehicle up. So like let's just say if somebody came, they got a few of them done. I gotta buy you some mediums, huh?
What are them, some extra small?
Nah, these are smalls. It's the same size as this. See if you can fit this one. It's the same. Here. You don't like it? Too small? Huh? What?
I said I wear it.
Alright. No, I think it look good on you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want no baggy shirts.
No, I don't want no baggy.
Alright. I was thinking about payment structure long term. With 100 cars, do you let everybody stay on different? Yeah, so like let's just say if a renter came and picked the car up today and they were on weekly. Then if they came and picked the car up today, their payment would be due on next Monday at the time that they came and picked the vehicle up. So everybody is on different payment days. Everybody's on different payment times. And we keep track of all of that. Like, we don't do it I don't have my business model set as to where everybody pays on one day. I don't do that. How do I keep track of everything? A car rental fleet management system. How do you feel about HQ, or good or bad? So I know that HQ versus Rent Centric. HQ has a more user-friendly car rental fleet management system. Rent Centric, it's very technical. It's very technical, so you need to get some training on it. Rent Centric does glitch a lot. I asked one of my students who was one of my former mentees. He's still a student of mine. I asked him about HQ. He said that he's been with HQ for 1.5 years now, and he hasn't had any issues. So, according to his review, I would say go to HQ. All right. What is the average money you pay for the Toyota minivans? I pay about $6,000 for a minivan. $6,000. Which system do you recommend for the stream to manage your fleet? HQ Rentals. HQ Rentals. HQ Rentals. Now I totally understand why it's being taught to do joint ventures or to get money. I totally understand why people teach that. Because if you ain't got no money, or if you want to scale fast, that's a way to do it. But if you don't know your business, nigga, you're going to put yourself in a fucked up position. Trust me. Especially if you charging $350, one of them goddamn cars go down. Nigga, these cars go down. I got Toyota Priuses. Nigga, these cars go down. And if you don't have if you borrowing money, it's like you just borrowing money to scale your fleet, but them cars fucking go down. You better have a system. You better have at least 3 mechanics. At least 2 mechanics, 3 mechanics. That if your car go down, you can get that car back up and running to where that car can get back gone. Because you don't want these cars sitting. Because remember, every single month, you got to pay these niggas. Whoever injected capital into your business, you got to pay these niggas. And if your car is just sitting down and then you start running the numbers, you like, shit, I got to pay this nigga $750. I got to pay this nigga this. I got to pay that nigga that. You know what I'm saying? This nigga car, I got a joint venture with this nigga car down. Nigga. It ain't gonna be too pretty for you, man. It ain't gonna be too pretty for you, for real, for real. Your ass gonna be running a Ponzi scheme, for real, for real. You gonna be running a fucking Ponzi scheme, robbing Peter to pay Paul. All right, miles on minivans. So the miles on the minivans, man, I don't give a fuck how many miles it is. I done bought a minivan with damn near 300,000 miles on it. You know, I think I bought it for like $4,500, a Toyota Sienna. So I don't care, like with a Toyota, I don't care how many miles. I think I bought a car with like 400,000 miles on it before. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna make sure that it's in good mechanical condition, and I'm gonna make sure it's in good mechanical condition. If it's not, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna put it out there, and it's gonna get 500,000 miles on it, 600,000 miles on it. So I don't be caring, man. $2,000 on repairs past 2 weeks. It can catch up. Yeah, nigga, that shit'll catch up quick on your motherfucking ass. You already gotta pay for the repairs, and you gotta pay these niggas. Nigga, telling you, man, you're gonna be running a Ponzi scheme. All right, if you ain't running no Ponzi scheme, then you're gonna be broke. Field is a 283,000 mile Toyota Corolla good if it's in good condition. Yes, most definitely. I see you paying like $3,500 a Prius. I need to find a dealer plug tired of looking in marketplace. Man, I ain't paid $3,500 for a Prius in a couple of years. It's been probably about, I ain't paid $3,500 for a Prius in probably 2.5 years, man. Majority of my Priuses are between $500 and $5,500. $500 and $5,500. If you're tired of looking on Facebook Marketplace, then I advise for you to find you a dealer. Go to, like, start shopping with dealers inside of your city, and then talk business with them. Let them know, like, look, man, I'm in the car rental business. I'm looking to buy cars in bulk. If I buy cars in bulk from you, and can you give me a discount? You know, because your cars are not going to sit. When you go to the auction and you buy these cars, that car could potentially sit on the lot for months. But if you contact me and you start buying these specific makes and models, as soon as you buy the car, you're getting your return on your investment back. So if we can form a relationship, then hey, we can make a lot of money together. You see what I'm saying? And they'll do it. They'll do it, man. They'll do it. Trust me. I done spent nigga hundreds of thousands. I done spent hundreds of thousands with my dealer, man. So form that relationship. It's all about shopping. It's all about shopping, man. Yeah, you start going over here taking money from motherfucking nigga, you gonna cause a goddamn headache, nigga. You gonna be like, man, I gotta get this motherfucking car. I gotta get this fucking car going, man. I gotta get this car going. I gotta fucking get this car fixed. I need more money. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about no goddamn money, nigga. I don't give a fuck if my car break down. The bitch break down, I fix it when I fix it, man. Shit. Yo ass gonna be chasing money. Alright, I see, okay. You not lying. Daily rate on Siennas, $95 per day. I was thinking about the joint venture thing, but I don't know. Like you said, now motherfuckers breathing down your neck. Man, you gonna have the joint venture. Like if you're doing a joint venture, partners, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. And what I mean by that is, if this nigga is a hands-on nigga, if this joint venture partner is a hands-on nigga, or if this joint venture partner is a person that wants to be, you know what I'm saying, like micromanage things, you gotta tell them, come get your shit. Just come get your shit, man. And we're gonna have to end this relationship now, because I don't need no boss around. I don't need no boss, man. You know, but like I said, man, it should come a point in time as to where you have the capital, as to where you can go buy all your cars and you can own every single car in your fleet. If you do the joint venture method or anything, this should be your fucking goal, to own every fucking car in your fleet. That should be your goddamn goal. That's how money no longer will be a concern for you. And your ass won't be out here running a Ponzi scheme. All right. Do you see used new car prices continuing to go up? Do you think they will drop soon? Man, I ain't even been looking at the market. For real. If the cars that I've been looking at in the market are exotic cars, and them bitches is dropping. The exotic cars are dropping. The car prices are dropping from what I've been looking at. But as far as like the economy cars, I have no idea. I have no idea, man. I haven't looked at a car on Facebook Marketplace, and I can't tell you how long. I have no idea. All right, quick question. When a vehicle is disabled, and I know a lot of people gonna be like, man, Philip, man, that nigga, like, I don't like that nigga, man. He talking about joint ventures, man. He talking about investor money, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you ain't gonna understand that shit until you get in a fucked up position. You gonna be like, damn, Philip was right. I've been like that my whole fucking life. As to where niggas don't understand what the fuck I'm talking about until they actually do the shit and see that shit it makes sense on the front end, but then when you get your ass in on the back end, you fucked off. You see, if you don't know how to do it the right way, you gotta have systems and operations and be able to get them shits back up. And you gotta, if you ain't got no, if your mechanics is out here lazy as fuck, you got one mechanic and you getting all this goddamn money in, cars breaking the fuck down and shit like that, nigga, you fucked. You ain't got no money going out. If your fleet fucked up right now, you get more money, your fleet gonna be fucked up with money. Period. Shit. All right, but yeah, I've always been like that my whole life, and I be telling niggas what it is, and they be like, man, this nigga, nah, he just trying to go against the grain. Nah, nigga, you gonna see. All right, quick question: when a vehicle is disabled, and then they end up coming back to me like, Philip, you was right. You was right, man. You know what I'm saying? How do I get myself up out of this shit? Nigga, take the money. Well, if you get yourself in a bad situation, I don't know what to tell you to do, but you need to buy your own motherfucking cars. What you need to do. These motherfucking cars ain't but $5,000. If you buying fucking Ford Fusions, nigga, they ain't but $3,500. All right, quick question. When a vehicle is disabled with the kill switch, how do you normally recover the car from the renter? Are you using a second key, a towing company, or another method? DM140. Are you already in the community? I go get the car. I can't just break down my whole recovery method on a free live, man. All right, what's been your biggest operational headache scaling to that many cars? Cars breaking down. Cars breaking down, nigga. Shit, I got about 30 fucking cars down. My mechanic shop got a cool. I got about, like, niggas don't tell you the truth in this business, man. Like, they don't tell you the truth. Like, I got one of the most reliable cars, Toyota Prius. Yeah, they do have the hybrid battery issues. They do have head gasket issues. Out of 114 Priuses, I got about a cool right now 3 or 4 with blown head gaskets. Out of all of the hybrid batteries, I got probably about a good 6 bad hybrid batteries. Out of the ABS systems, I got about 4 bad ABS systems. The rest of my cars are fucked up damage wise. Shit's toe up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the biggest operational headaches is just, man, cars breaking down. It happens, man. The rest of the cars is cool. They just got to go out. But yeah, man, cars breaking down. That's the headache. And then dealing with customers that are, man, you're gonna deal with a lot of people that, nigga, they ain't shit. I'm gonna tell you what I dealt with yesterday. One of my cars got stolen yesterday. One of my cars got stolen like 5 something yesterday morning. The renter said that he was at the gas station, right? He said that he walked in the gas station, left the fucking key in the car. It was on camera that as soon as he walked in the gas station, 30 seconds later, somebody pulled up to the car, hopped in the car, and took the fuck off. I woke up yesterday morning to a message from my VA saying that so-and-so said the car's been stolen. Shit. I said, all right, cool. I instantly went to my GPS tracker, tracked the car down, found out what a car is, called the police, gave them the police report number that the renter gave me, told the police exactly what a car is. They went and laid eyes on it. Cool. We recovered the car back. I put the renter back into the fucking car. This nigga called me back like 5-6 hours later talking about he got a flat tire. I'm like, damn, the fuck is going on with you? So I went out there to change the flat tire because I didn't want to call my tow truck driver. I didn't want to call his ass. And then my roadside assistance guy, I don't think he was answering the phone. So I went out there myself with my little brother. Went out there, this nigga done cracked the whole fucking rim. The whole fucking rim is split in half. You know what I'm saying? We put the damn spare tire on the motherfucker and got him back on the road. I asked him what happened. He said, man, the nigga blacked the fuck out. He said he blacked out because he was just so tired. Now, you probably thinking like, why the fuck you still put this nigga in the car? I done made thousands off this man. You know what I'm saying? He just going through it right now. I told him, I said, man, take your motherfucking ass home, go to sleep. Because he had been up all night trying to work. So I told him, man, go to sleep. Mind you, the car got stolen at 5 a.m. So that's what it was. Nigga just was up all fucking day and hit a fucking curb. So I told him, man, go to sleep, nigga, and then get back out. But yeah, man, he dealing with shit like that, man. Sometimes like these clients, they can have bad omens on you. They got bad energy, and they bring that shit to you, you know. And also, some people go through hard patches in life. They just like it's back to back to back to back, and then they recover from it, you know. So you're gonna deal with all types of people. It's just how it is. The majority of my renters, man, like, nigga, I have renters in my cars that I don't even know their fucking name. I don't even know what they look like. I've seen a driver's license, and there's some of them I ain't even seen their driver's license. Just my VAs have, you know, done, like my VAs have vetted them. They've ran their driver's licenses, ran their background checks, and I don't know who the fuck this nigga is. The only way I would know is if I see this nigga in my car and I see the tag. I'm like, that's my car right there, but I don't know who the fuck that is. I have a lot of renters like that, you know what I'm saying? That I don't know who the fuck they are. But there's about a cool 5 right now. I got about a cool 5 headaches. I always keep about a cool 5 headaches. Sometimes it might go up to about 10, but yeah, when you scale your business, man, you're gonna deal with a lot more mechanical breakdowns. You're gonna deal with a lot more accidents. You're gonna deal with more renters that owe you money and shit like that, you know. But it's all a part of the business. It's a headache, and if you are going to be an entrepreneur, you have to be a problem solver. If you are not a problem solver, entrepreneurship is not for you. You're going to wake up every day with a problem. As soon as you wake up, you better believe that you're going to have to solve a problem. If you have a 9 to 5, you got to worry about your home problems. You know what I'm saying? And then when you go to work, you got to start solving problems. But when you're an entrepreneur, as soon as you wake up as soon as you fucking wake up, you better believe, you better have a solution to somebody's problem. And that's how you make millions. All right, I'm at 8 cars now. 1 JV, my aunt to help with her car note. That's it. I'm at 8 cars. 1 JV, my aunt to help with her car note. That's it. Cool. All right. Foodie fucked up with money. Foodie fucked up with money. I don't understand. Fleet fucked up with money. If you got a whole fleet and you broke, and you don't understand operations and systems in this business, if you go borrow some money, if somebody inject capital into your company, you just gonna take that money and fuck it up. Telling you you're gonna take it and fuck it up. And then you just gonna owe these niggas money. Your ass better off going and do fucking DoorDash, Uber Eats, and whatever, and taking that money and working. That's what I done, man. Ain't a now nigga ever gave me shit. Nothing. Nigga. Alright, if you were starting over, nigga, I ain't, honestly, I swear to God, where a Bible at? Nigga, I swear to God. I put my hand on the Bible, man. I put my hand on the Bible, man. Man, ain't nobody ever gave me nothing for my business, for my carbon business. Nobody. Nothing. Period. Besides that one joint venture, I gave him his car back. Well, his car got totaled. That was it. That one joint venture. All right, you do lives daily? Hell no. Nah, man, y'all can't get this. Y'all can't. Nah. What's up, Viva La Loca? On God, man, I do the same shit. What about the sob stories? Yeah, man, them sob stories, man. Like I was up last night on shrooms, and I was just on Chat GPT, and I was also just asking Chat GPT questions because I ain't no emotional type nigga, man. Like, I don't give a fuck what you got going on in your life. If you ain't got the money, you know what I'm saying, I'll give you a chance. But the story, I don't give a fuck about the story. I need for you to change the story and become a winner. You need to get out here and change your fucking whatever's going on and change that shit and goddamn it, make it right. You know what I'm saying? The story, you telling me the story ain't gonna fix shit. Just get out here and change whatever going on, work. You know what I'm saying? So what I was asking ChatGPT, because I'm not emotional, but I'm passionate. I don't give a fuck. And like it's more of like me being like I'm a person, like my grandfather gave me hard love. You know what I'm saying? Like my mama gave me hard love. So it's like it's hard love, not emotional type shit, but I would sit up here and tell you the fucking truth. And I can't do that with renters. I can't do that shit with renters, man. You know. So I was asking ChatGPT, like, man, how can I be a better CEO, and how can I be a better, like, he was just saying, man, don't be emotional, even though I'm not emotional. But I guess you can say emotional and passionate is kind of almost the same a little bit. But I don't give a fuck though. And it was saying, like, don't be emotional and always go back toward the policies and procedures. Always go back to the operating agreement. Don't have no concern about what the fuck they got going on in their life. That rental agreement is what's going to save you. That's what it was saying. It was saying, don't even show no concern to what they got going on. But be kind though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But yeah, them sob stories though, man. Them sob stories, they, nigga, crazy as hell. Phil, were you able to buy cars easily at 5 cars? No. I wasn't easily able to buy cars at 5 cars. When I had 5 cars, I was still broke. I thought I was making money. Yeah, I made more money. I made more money than I ever made in my life with 5 cars. When I had 5 cars, yeah, I was broke. Nigga, according to the person that filed my taxes, when I had 5 cars, I was broke. I was a non-profit organization. So for you all that have 5, 10 cars and you making 100,000 plus, you making 200,000 a year, and you in this business and you think you making money and you can. Let me go back to your question. I'll be going all off the subject, man. But I wasn't able to easily buy 5 cars. I mean, I wasn't easily able to continue to buy cars when I had 5 cars. I had to save up my money and work my behind off to buy every single car that I have in my fleet. I worked 7 days a week, 12 hours a day for 2 years. It took me almost 2 years to get down there 12 cars. You know what I'm saying? So no, it was not easy. It was not easy. But the more cars that I bought, the easier it got. The more I learned about systems and operations and relationships, the easier it got. Because when my cars broke down, I was able to get those cars fixed very fast. I also learned the cars like the back of my hand. So a lot of y'all, when y'all get a check engine light, y'all taking y'all shit to the mechanic. Nigga, I got a scan tool as to where I learned these cars because I was like, man, time is everything. Time is money. So let's just say if you get in this, I'm going to give you a particular situation that for a lot of you all, it'll be detrimental. Like it's gonna cost you an arm and a leg. If your car throws a check engine light, you probably gonna take the renter out the car, take the car to the shop, and the mechanic gonna sit up there and have your car sitting for a while. And it's probably gonna be something very, very simple. Very simple. It could be a damn sensor, a O2 sensor. It could be a sensor needs to be cleaned out. It could be a water pump. It could be a fucking hose. It could be the gas cap is loose and the gas cap needs to be tightened up. But guess what? That car is now down because you do not know your cars, right? And now now that car is down, you got to put a renter into a different car. Let's say you don't even have a car to put the renter in. Now you done lost money, right? So with me studying my craft, which I advise for every single one of you all to do, nigga, I'm sending their ass straight to O'Reilly's, man. Go to O'Reilly's and let my assistant. Well, my assistants already know that if a check engine light cut on, every single renter is to go straight to O'Reilly's or AutoZone and get the code ran. Once they get the code ran, they send my assistant over the document, well, over the printout of saying of what the code is. That's how I know how far, like what to do, and what to do. You know what I'm saying? It could be something very simple. I could tell them, look, man, tighten the gas cap. Over and done with. Clear the code. I could tell them, meet me at the parking lot. I do a quick tune up. They back on the road. Over and done with. I ain't gotta call no tow truck. My car's not in the shop. They could tell me water pump. All right, cool. Meet me at Steak and Shake. I'm finna take the car back to my shop. Nigga, I'm finna change the water pump. They back on the road within 1 hour. Over and done with. That car was never down like that. A seamless operations and processes, systems. You got to learn your craft. That's how you save money. You see what I'm saying? But yeah. I'm glad you're making progress, Tay. You don't go live a lot. It's my first time seeing you. But I go live. I do go live a lot, man. Some people say one of my employees tell me I shouldn't be going live that often. Probably once or twice a week. Maybe on Thursday or Friday. All right. Since you don't meet a renter, how you handle pre-trip photos for your own safety? All right, so I do meet renters. I do, like, certain renters, I do meet up with them. Like, if a person looks like they could potentially be a bad renter, I'll meet up with them, you know, and just to feel their energy. If I feel that this person's not going to be a good fit for my company, then I send them on their way. Man. Now, when handling pre-trip photos for your own safety, I get my cars inspected every single month. We got trails of that shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, I know it. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Don't do what I do, but I'm gonna tell you what to do. What y'all should probably be doing. You should be taking pre-trip photos of every single car. You know, because some of y'all might be out here fucking off on y'all maintenance, you know, but I always walk around every single car, check the tires and everything, and make sure everything good. You know, I personally do not take pre-trip photo. I ain't took a fucking photo of a car in 4 years. Nigga, I ain't took a pre-trip photo since I was on Turo. You know what I'm saying? And by the grace of God, they never came back and bit me in the behind, because I always get my cars maintained every single month. Every time my cars go into the shop, my mechanic walks around the car. And some of my renters don't like that shit, because they like, man, why is he like they're like, is he trying to look for something to hound me about? No, we're not trying to look for anything to hound you about. We're trying to look for shit that we need to get fixed, so we don't put you back on the road in an unsafe vehicle. We checking the tires, we checking the brake pads, we checking the we can't check the rotors, but we asking the renter, well, my mechanics asking the renter, can you let us know if you are hearing any noises? Like, how's the car driving? You know, you gotta do all that, man. So no, I don't take no pre-trip photos. When there's a, now I would say this, the pre-trip photos is more for tires. But I have never had a renter get involved in an accident and the insurance company asked me, can you show us photos of pre-damage? compared to the damage now, never. I done been through, nigga, hundreds of accident claims. Well, I ain't gonna say hundred. I probably I ain't nah. It ain't been no hundreds. I probably been through in 4 years. I don't know, over 100, maybe 100 accident claims in 5 years. My cars have been wrecked left and right though, but claims like my cars have been involved in accidents or wrecked multiple times, probably over 100. But accident claims, maybe close to 100 accident claims, maybe. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know, but shit. They ain't never asked no damn pre-trip photo. The reason why Turo asks you for pre-trip photos is so they can deny your fucking claim. That's why they do that shit. Now, it's a difference between when you're renting out exotic cars. Yes, if you're renting out exotic cars, you better make sure that you're taking pre-trip photos because trust and believe, these insurance companies are they definitely trying to, if this car is a car that costs $250,000 and the car is involved in an accident, you better believe that they're going to try to figure out any and every kind of way to deny the claim. They're going to ask you for pre-trip photos because there's a lot of fraud going on. So yes, they gonna run the extra mile in your motherfucking ass. So better believe, take pre-trip photos with luxury and exotic cars. I will also tell you this. I talked to my attorney, man. We talked on the phone a few days ago for about an hour and a half, and I was like, he's a personal injury attorney. And I was just asking him questions about the Graves Amendment, and I was asking him questions about just the business, like insurance and stuff like that, in cases that he's not particular cases, but if certain type of situations occur, if he handles that type of case, how would he defend his client, right, against a rental car agency? I'm just trying to get knowledge, and he's trying to get knowledge from me about the business too. You see what I'm saying? He even paid me $1,000 to join my community, right? So listen, I'm gonna tell you this, nigga. If your motherfucking ass is not running background checks, my bad. If you are not running background checks, and your renter runs over somebody, or your renter causes an accident and somebody is injured, you will not be protected under the Graves Amendment. Because guess what? I asked him, I said, man, like, what are you going to be asking for in court? Like, what are you going to be asking the rental car agency? He was like, yeah, man, we're going to ask them about their systems and processes on how they vet their clients. He said, do you run background checks? Do you run a driver's license? Like, what do you actually, like, can you tell me your whole rental process of how you got this renter in the car? Because guess what? They're looking for something called, what is it called? Negligent entrustment. Negligent entrustment. So, if you did not run a background check on your renter and they see that you didn't do that, they got a dog in the they got a dog in the fight, man. And they gonna say, well, if you would have just run a background check on this person, shit, this never would have happened. You're just putting anybody in your cars. You don't give a damn about if this person has DU, because he actually told me that there was a country music singer. He didn't tell me the name because it's. I don't even want to know the name, but this is just a situation. This country music singer, this is not dealing with a rental car agency either. But this country music singer had multiple DUIs. And as a matter of fact, he was drunk when the accident occurred. The country music singer actually had ran somebody over or something like that, you know what I'm saying? And he ended up getting sued. It didn't hurt the country music singer because he had hella money. But he was saying, yes, that like if you put somebody in that car that has multiple DUIs and then that person ends up causing bodily injury to somebody and they were drunk And if they ask you, the owner of the rental car agency, did you run a background check on that renter? And you say, no, I didn't. I didn't run no background check. Guess what? That could be considered negligent entrustment, because if you would have run that background check, you should have been like, I would have never put this nigga in my fucking car. The nigga's a drunk. You see what I'm saying? So you probably gonna get sued. You're probably gonna get sued, nigga. So make sure that y'all running background checks on every single renter. Make sure that y'all checking y'all renters' driver's licenses, making sure that if you don't have a system to where you can run the driver's license to verify if it is valid and not fraudulent, nigga, at least see if it's not expired. At least see if it's not expired. I even told him, I said, yeah, when I first started my business, man, I was just checking to see if it wasn't expired. He was like, well, you have some kind of system. You know, really what we're trying to do is find leaks within your system so that we can fight this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that we can goddamn say you don't have good business practices. You see what I'm saying? So y'all, if y'all are in this game, man, y'all trying to get in this game, y'all need to learn systems and operations on what to do. For real, friend. You can't listen to everybody, especially a motherfucker telling you not to run no goddamn background checks, or they don't run background checks. It's a lawsuit waiting to happen, man. It's a lawsuit waiting to happen. All right. I love it. Thank you for doing this. No problem, VV. I'm full of that game, man. Well, she told me quit cussing, man. I'm full of that game, man. All right. Yo, your success is a testament. Appreciate you. Beard getting thicker and niggerish. All right. Nah, facts. Knowing the cars is great. Appreciate you. My granny, man, like when I was young, my granny, she used to, and I was young, I used to want dreads. I used to want dreads and shit. I didn't get dreads. I got braids. That's why I ain't got no hairline now. But she was like, yeah, man, Philip, don't get them nigga knots in your head. Now my granny, now I'm from Mississippi. My granny's in Mississippi, man. You know what I'm saying? She called them just nigga knots. Nigga knots. All right. Let me go back to this right quick. Shit, I be watching. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put this on YouTube too, man. All right, shit, I be watching you liking your vids. Appreciate you. Prior to having your own mechanic, how did you deal with maintenance and repairs? So what I done was, man, I would have a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. As a matter of fact, I didn't have no Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. I kind of had it in my mind when it was time for an oil change. So what I done was, I kind of knew when it was time for an oil change, or I might have put it in my phone under my notes. That's probably what I did. But I also had my renters. Like I didn't have, like when I started, I probably had about 4 or 5 cars. So it was very easy for me to keep up with it. It was very easy, man. So I would also tell my renters to let me know when the mileage hit 5,000 miles. They would let me know. I would meet them at Starbucks. I would change the oil myself. I had 2 garages. One garage was for mechanical repairs, and the other garage was full of parts and shit, and where I would do body work, right? So I would just go meet them at Starbucks, and then I would bring the car back to my garage. I would change the oil and everything, check the brake pads. You good? You done? Mm-hmm. All right, cool. I would change the brake pads and everything and get them back on the road, man. But then my mechanic, who's currently been my mechanic for shit, probably about a very long, for years, man.
Yeah.
Huh?
It just keeps, like all the dirt, it can't come up.
It ain't coming up.
Like it just keeps swimming around in its own. That's how dirty it is.
That's why I told you. Have you been using this right here?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Grab that yellow cleaner, awesome, and then just spray right there and get that stuff up. Hold on 1 second. All right. So he's been my mechanic for years, man. I ain't really been running through mechanics like that, but I've always had. At one point in time, for a couple of years, I had one mechanic, but for the past year and a half, I have 3 mechanics and two body guys. All right, that's what I told you. That's what I told my client pre-photo that shit before I sent on their way. I don't take no damn photos. All right, try that. Hold on 1 second. Now go ahead. All right, get right there. All right, look better. So I'm gonna show y'all what we doing, man. So as you see this door, man, it has some stains right here. It has some stains right there. So we try to make sure we get all the stains out the damn seat. Sometimes, like especially with these light colored seats, it be stains and they be hard to get out. So get you a Bissell, one of these motherfuckers, right? Well, one of these right here, and then it'll really help you out. Also, get you some Awesome and pour it into one of these bottles and get you a drill, and that drill will basically drill all the dirt out. And then the thing on that broke, so we suction the solution out with a stop vac. You know what I'm saying? So all right, get that up. So we use that Bissell Pro, and we also, I'm telling you, this stuff right here is very good to use, man. This Awesome, man, very good. We also use, you can buy this from Amazon or from Walmart. This Bissell Pro Advanced Max Clean, that gets stains out of your car seats, great, very well. All right, yeah, I was shocked when you said you don't take pre-trip photos, but it works for you, kudos. Yeah, it works, man. Now who's to say, like, if I was to get sued or something like that, and a renter tries to lie and say all the tires were slick or whatever. Hold on 1 second. Guess what? My mechanic keeps records of when everything that he does on the car, he keeps records of it. So we can easily say, man, we changed the 2 front tires a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. The tires were just changed 3 months ago. The tires should have been good. That's still systems though. Now they can say, well, you don't have pre-trip photos, but we got maintenance records. We got maintenance records though. All right. Now with those maintenance records, that will do very well too. But let's just say if they say, well, you still rented this car out or whatever, but did I knowingly know that those tires were like that? We have records that the tires were changed 3 months ago. Did I knowingly know those tires were like that? No. Now do I walk around the car to make sure the tires are good? Yes, I do. Before every single rental. Now, these renters will lie. They will fucking lie. But it's all about your systems and process. It will help. Like, I'm not telling you don't do it, especially if you're in this business. You probably want to take pre-trip. You want to take pre-trip photos. You know what I'm saying? You want to take photos, especially them damn tires. But do I do it? I got mechanical records. I walk around every single car, and yeah, I even walk the renter around every single car. Like, look, it's a defect right here. If you want to take any photos, that's when I actually meet up with the renters though. All right, if you were starting over with only 2 cars, what would you focus on first? In what aspect though? All right, if you were starting over with only 2 cars again, what would you focus on first? Scaling? I'm trying to make as much money as I can to I'll tell you this. With 2 cars, I'm gonna give you 2 different aspects. Now y'all know I don't like joint ventures, but joint ventures is a way that it's gonna be a headache that you can scale very, very fast with little to no capital to scale your business and go buy your own cars. I've seen a lot of people do it, but a lot of people get stuck on just continuing to do joint ventures. But if you do the joint venture method to get the money, because if you don't want to get out here and bust your own fucking ass, like by working a 9 to 5 or doing gig work, go do the joint ventures. And the money that you make off of that, don't change your lifestyle. Take that money, invest into your own cars, and now you in the game. That's very simple. That's very simple. That's probably what I still wouldn't do that shit, nigga. I'll bust my motherfucking ass, nigga. No, I wouldn't. I probably would do the joint venture though. If I only had 2 cars, I probably would do that shit. I don't fucking know. I don't know. All right. Knowing what you know now, okay, cool. But go into more detail with your questions, man, because I mean it's a lot of stuff that I would do that I would focus on, you know. But when you first start out with 2 cars, you ain't got that much money to do too much of nothing with. All right, the pre-trip photo helped me collect on various things. It's a helpful tool to show renters when they say it was already like that. I don't never really deal with that type of stuff, man. To my knowledge, of renters saying, man, it was already like that. You know, you probably deal with that when you're charging deposits and when you're charging deductibles. That's probably more than likely why you're dealing with it was already like that. I don't owe you nothing. Yeah, you gotta take pre-trip photos to show them when I first gave you this car was not like this. You see right here, do you see this timestamp? Nigga, it wasn't like that. So I don't charge deposits and I don't charge deductibles. So that's why I don't deal with that type of stuff, man. All right, Blanco Brown. Oh, I don't know who that was. Okay. Get it from Family Dollar. Blanco Brown. Yeah, Blanco Brown. Them damn seats is Blanco Brown. Hell yeah, man. I use that stuff with my 2.5K Pro Heat extractor and leaves cars like new, no joke. Yeah, man. You got that one, don't you, man? What else you use for cleaning? And I use that right there. That's all I use. I use that Awesome. I use a impact drill with a brush. We use that Bissell Pro Clean. That's like $100 and something off of eBay. Rags to wipe down everything. I also use this too. Whenever I feel like, you know, whenever I feel like doing some extra shit, I will put this on the surfaces too. I'll put this coverall on there. That's good, man. Like, you want your dashboards to shine, this interior dressing is good. Coverall makes a good product, man. They make a very good product. This right here, this tire shine is very good, man. That tire shine is very good. That's top of the line right there. This headlight restore by Chemical Guys is very good. If you ever get any shit, you know, paint transfer, stuff like that, you can use this Chemical Guys B38 paint correction, finish and polish. This will get it out. If it's a little bit deeper, then you can use this right here. this paint correction extreme compound that will get deep paint transfer out of your cars. I also use you already know, Cataclean, man. I also use this right here. Whenever you get dents inside of your, like, you know when a rear bumper cover get damaged or something like that, you can use this heat gun. You can get this from Harbor Freight, and this will heat up the plastic so that you can kind of push that dent back out and get the car back on the road, man. Easy peasy. I'm telling you, man, I got that game for you, for real. All right, exactly. Got to bust your ass for real to get a third car. True. All right, Phil. But with your method, you should easily buy more cars at 5 cars, especially if you're charging $500 a week. Let me run the math right quick, man. I'm gonna run the math. 5 cars ain't no money. For real. You gotta understand that you gotta pay taxes. With those 5 cars, you might have some mechanical breakdowns, honestly. So let's just say at 500 times 5, that's $2,500 a week. That's $10,000 a month. What's 30% of 10,000? 30% is what 30% is what your profit margin. Around 30 to 35% is what your net profit margin should be if you're just in the business. About 30 to 35%. Now my net profit margin, 40 to 45%. So 30% times 10,000. What's that? $3,000. Nigga, you ain't made but $3 goddamn $1,000. The fuck you gonna do with that? You gotta. It take 2 months to get $6,000. You know what I'm saying? And hope. You better hope don't shit happen. I'm just fucking with you, man. I'm running the numbers to let you know that just because you make $10,000 don't mean that you make $10,000. If you making 30%, you cool. 30% of 10,000 is $3,000. You know, so telling you, man. All right. And I'm telling you, like when I had when you got 5 cars, man, like especially that lets me know that you are just now starting. Well, not you, but when I had 5 cars, I was just now starting inside of the business. So that means that I was having to buy systems. I had to start buying softwares, systems, get my website built. I got to figure out who's gonna run my paid ads. I was spending a lot of money. Nigga, I was not profitable at all until my 2nd year of doing business. I'm gonna be all the way 100 with you, man, because I feel that you have to be 100. Like, you can't just sit up here and say that this business is just all glitter and gold. It ain't. I did not become profitable until my 2nd year of doing business. I was making a lot of money. I was making 10,000, 20,000. You know what I'm saying? I was not profitable. Well, my 2nd year I was making 20,000. I don't fucking remember anyway. I was not profitable. I was not profitable until my 3rd year of doing business. And what I mean by that is when I filed my taxes the 3rd year for doing business, that's when she said, "Yeah, you're profitable." And guess what happened? My damn the woman who done my taxes, nigga, I ain't went back to her since. That's when I went ahead and got a CPA, but she made a mistake. It was an honest mistake on her end. It was a very honest mistake on her end, but for anybody else, it could have been detrimental. Let me tell you what she done. I was profitable that year, so I ended up owing Uncle Sam $60,000, right? About $60-some thousand, right? Guess what she done? She did not put me on a payment plan. She just took it completely out of my bank account. Nigga, that shit, nigga, when she done that shit, I was like a couple days later, I looked at my bank account. Nigga, my shit was like negative $2,000. I was like, what the fuck? I said, what's going on? I said, IRS, I thought I was going to be on a payment plan. So I contacted her and let her know what happened. And she was like, I thought that you wanted it to. No, I ain't got 60,000. I'm in a negative 2,000. But for anybody else, like if they were not good with it, if they were not frugal and good with their money and did not change their lifestyle, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that could have, nigga, man, that could have put somebody out of business. Literally. You still got maintenance, you still got repairs, you still got state taxes, you still got insurance, you still got your life. You know what I'm saying? So I said, I didn't get mad at her at all. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get mad at her at all, but I was just, I don't even want to say disappointed. Cause I mean, she meant the best for me, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just, she made a mistake. But I could not go back to her, man. I said, hell no. So I went ahead and got me a CPA. All right, but yeah, man. And then the following year I made like 700,000, some shit like that, and end up on the same amount of money. And after I made like, how the fuck I end up making like $250,000, and then I owe 60, and I made 700,000. I end up owing, I think 60. It was some shit like that. But get you a CPA, man. Yeah, how the fuck I end up owing $250,000? No, how did I end up making $250,000 and had to pay 60 back, and then I make 700,000, and then have to pay back the same amount of money, $60,000 with a CPA? So that's the benefit of just going to, like, some of y'all be going to H&R Block. Some of y'all be going to these little small tax places that be in Walmart, nigga. That H&R Block and goddamn, I don't know the name of the other folk, man. You getting fucked. Trust me. Nigga, get you a CPA. You paying back way too much money. When niggas be telling me, oh yeah, man, I went to H&R Block, man. I went to so-and-so. I be like, if you only knew, man. If you only knew. All right, with me having 2 cars, I got to make sure I screen right. Yes. If you got 1 car, you got to make sure that you screen right, because I'm telling you, all it takes is that one time. You could be doing a joint venture and you don't own no cars, but you're managing this car. All it takes is for you not to screen right, and you getting sued. That easy, man. All right, 1 bad renter can set my business back. Correct. Ain't gonna kill me, but slow me up. No meth heads, no fraudsters, and no meth heads, man. At all. You got it? Yeah, this junk going on YouTube, man. You done? Yeah. All right, you can go ahead and run it through the car wash. My boy got hella clients. Yep. It's like fish out here. Ain't no pond nowhere. No lake. It's that rain. I said it's that rain on the ground. That mud.
You said what?
I said in that mud. The mud on the ground. All right. And how much cars?
Are they gonna let me do the car wash?
Yeah, they will. They will. Oh yeah, we gotta fix that. So I'm gonna show y'all how to fix this bumper cover. Y'all see it's damaged. I forgot about this. So y'all see that's damaged. I'm gonna show my little brother how to fix it. All right, go get that heat gun and then put the battery on there. So as you see, this right here is damaged. We're gonna pop that back out. And y'all see how these niggas be curb rash and shit, man? Look at this shit. Non-driving ass niggas, man. Can't drive for nothing. All right. My boy got hell. Okay, how you say 30 to 45? So if you're in the business, I would say this: if you have a mentor, like my student Noel, his profit margin, he told me that he made like a long time ago, like earlier this year, he made like 30,000 in 1 month, and he said that when he ran his numbers, that he made like 33%, a 33% profit margin. Cool. That was out of 30,000, right? So what you want to do is you want to heat that up. Well, grab a 10 millimeter and then take that screw out. So he said that he hit like 33%, somewhere around that profit margin off of 30,000, right? He's doing good. He was mad though, but he was like, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't like that profit margin, but that's just how it is. So if you have a mentor, you should be making 30%. Your bottom net profit margin should be 30%. It should be 30%. Mine is in between 40 and 45% net profit margin. All right. At how many cars were you able to get more cars easily? I would say when I started hitting about. At how many cars were you able to? Nigga, when I started running paid ads. When I started running paid ads, man, like I started running paid ads when I had like 12, 13 cars. So then I started to have more cars than I had, more leads than I had cars. So then that literally forced me to start to so what you do is you pop this out and then pull that back. All right.
Is it another screw right here?
Don't worry about that. So that forced me to go buy more cars because all my cars were gone, and I pretty much just started investing in buying more cars. So I had about 12, 13 cars. Here you go. When it became extremely easy for me to buy cars, shit, when I started making like 30,000 a month.
Pop it down.
No, about 30,000. So what you want to do is you want to grab this and heat this up.
Heat this up right here?
Yeah, heat that up.
From the outside right now.
From the outside. Put it close to it. Just leave it right there. Don't allow the heat to make the paint bubble either. So when I was making about 30,000 a month, that's when it became very easy for me to buy cars though. But what forced me to do it was running paid ads. That's what got me to 30,000 a month very, very easy. File for overpay, get money back. All right, cool. This content too gotta clip it. Non-driving asses, man. Look at this shit. Nigga got my shit scraped up right here. Look at my wheel, man. Alright, I'm gonna show y'all why he's. So what you want to do is you want to heat it up and then you want to put this back there and then pop it out. All right, I'm gonna show y'all how to get that paint transfer off. So I got this drill right here, right? This is a basic drill, and I got this pad. So what I do is I put this on here, tighten it down. Now y'all remember I was telling y'all about that compound, right? So I can use this for extreme cases, or I can use this. This kind of will go too deep. If it might take out some of your paint. It will take out some of your paint. So what I'm gonna do is, it ain't that bad, so I'm gonna use this right here. Y'all see this right here, right? All that's gonna come off. Hold on 1 second. So what I do is, put that on there. Then I just dab it on there. Hold on 1 second, man. It's coming off, but it's taking forever. Shit. I could have used that other stuff so it'd be quicker. All right, it ain't perfect, but it's off. Hold on 1 second. It ain't perfect, but it's off. So as you see right here, that shit is now off. I mean, it's right there, but if you want to get that off, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you a easier way to get that off. It's called brake cleaner. You can buy this from O'Reilly's. You can grab a rag. You got it. You just spray it on there. And that shit gone, man. Just like that. It's still a little bit on there, but that's cool. It ain't gotta be perfect, man. They gonna fuck it up anyway. That shit gonna come back fucked up anyway. But yeah. Alright. Damn nigga, that shit do work. I'm telling you, man. All right, cool, man. If y'all would like to learn more valuable tips like this, man, I have a community. It's only $147, man. Only $147, man. I just sat up here on this damn live and gave y'all a lot of free game, tip after tip after tip after tip. If y'all would like to have somebody on y'all, like behind y'all back, well, if y'all like to have somebody on y'all team, man, that's very knowledgeable, you know, so I've been in the game for 5 years, man. I make $200,000 a month doing this shit, man. This shit didn't come from just bullshitting. The knowledge that I have came from waking up every single day and perfecting my craft. Every single day waking up and perfecting my craft, man. If y'all would like to learn tips on how y'all can save money and make money at the same fucking time in this game, DM the number 147 and I got you. All right, Pallet Pride said, what was in the O'Reilly's can? Brake cleaner. Brake cleaner. Brake cleaner, man. I also have a lower tier one-on-one mentorship. My lower tier one-on-one mentorship is only 1K. It's only 1K. Now, what is included within that 1K? You get 4 30-minute Zoom calls with me. You also get VA training. We help you with hiring your VA and training your VA. You also get 6 paid ads calls as to where my very own digital marketer, who I pay him to run ads directly for me, he will teach you how to run paid ads as well. You know what I'm saying? You also get a plethora of other stuff. You get VA scripts, you get videos, you get access to my community for a month and a half. Like I said, if y'all would like to take advantage of that, I will have a special. It's usually 1K. I will let y'all get in today for only $900. If that's something that you're interested in, man, and you tired of, you know what I'm saying, struggling and shit like that, man, and you need somebody that's there for you, that knows the game and got a whole fucking machine behind him. Y'all, man, you see how the machine is? Think about it. DM the number 900 and I got you, man. Y'all take care.